Hello and welcome back with raimers deluxe and the import tuner challenge. And yes, I have played a lot of time that I can tune up this great car and unlock a lot of new tracks here in this game. Because you start with the Tokio Highway, and after that you earn more and more new tracks and new parts about the car. And look here, that's my favorite car. And what can I say more? It's the cheapest, and I've tuned this car really great, and that makes a lot of fun here with this car. And here you'll see it gives a different views, free only, but it reach. And what can I say more? Here we are driving outcourse about the highway, and so yes, I have won a lot of races and tune up this great car. So it's one of my favorite games here, Import Tuner. So on the Sega Dreamcast, the game was Tokio Highway Challenge. So that's the name about the game here, about the Sega Dreamcast. I got it, and so for me that's the first part, and here we play the second one. And what can I say more? Look here, how beautiful all streets and something else are make. And yes, the cars, there gives only the Asian cars like Toyota, Nissan, Skyline and something else, and that's really interesting, but it makes a lot of fun. And you can spend a lot of time here about the tunings, and there it gives a handful of different tunings like the seats, the steering wheel, the mirrors, the hood, and a lot of different great things you can switch or hear the lights down the car, and that's really interesting. So I've got to at this time two cars, but this is my favorite and my fastest car. It's not tuned to the maximum because we need to unlock a lot of things that we can make this car faster and faster. But look here how the speed feeling is. Here it's not so fast, this one a little bit, and that's the highest. So I've taken this spoiler, so we can search about 5 different spoiler and a lot of other things. So let us look. Okay, so the next one we win. So for the people who don't know this game, the green dots on the map are the enemies I have beat. The blue one, that's the enemies that I need to beat. And yes, you need to go to the parking station and talk with some people, and you can refill there your nitro. Oh my goodness, he's very strong. Ooh. There it gives different races like this one and the other one where you need to race a quarter mile or longer things. Oh my goodness, he's very strong here. Oh my goodness, that's going to be very difficult. Come on. Okay. Too close. Look here. Let's hope that hope that we can beat him. That's hard without no nitro because I don't know where comes the boss. So you need to beat a lot of drivers, and after then the boss is coming. Look here how big the world is. And so here on the map you see these round cars, and that's the starting map, and the other one you need to unlock. So let us look. Perfect. So, but we've got no nitro more. And there it gives a lot of great things here. It's hard because I couldn't drive into the garage here at this one parking area because there gives some picture and I don't can remove it, and so I get trouble. So let's drive here without nitro. I hope that we can beat some enemies here without nitro. So let us look. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of different enemies here. So what can I say more? Yes, I'm very far about this saving file, and so far I wasn't here when I played the first or second time. You can see here, you can choose about 3 different time lapse, like midnight, night and the morning. And there it gives a handful cars you can tune and buy, and yes, you need to earn more and more money that you can tune up your car. You can choose your number shield, the plate, and that's really interesting. So let us try if we got a chance with him. Oh my goodness, he looks like a little bit difficult, so let us look. I don't know what direction he like. This one? Okay, so let's drive through this street. Because sometimes you don't know if you need to take the right or left side when you're too close to this one. But here you have seen he take the right side. So that looks very great, and it's really interesting because you need to give him the light horn. And this one you can change the sound about your horn. That's interesting. So there it gives 4 different horn sounds. Really funny. And you can choose about the lights down your car, if it's this one or LEDs, or if they should go around, and there it gives a lot of great things you can set. So look, the next one we have Win, and it goes more and more expensive for the car when you choose the engine and something else. But this one, it's a very great car for the beginning, and it makes a lot of fun to drive this car. And I've buy some parts in the car. Look here, the overall I ran here in this car. Oh, look here. Let us look if we can beat him. And here all the things in the car you can choose. You can choose the steering wheel, the seats, the in-floor, the paint job, and something else. So sounds like very interesting, and it's very interesting. We got only all these handful of tracks, but it makes a lot of fun. And it's not funny, look how fast he is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's really hard to beat him. We've got no nitro, and that's really hard, so we can make a better start than he. But we come closer and closer, nearly to him. Look here. And be careful, sometimes there gives some street worker where you can drive only on one street, and that's really interesting. So let us look. Okay, so switching sides, my friends. And sometimes you need to race with 3 enemies or 2 enemies, and yes, so that's really interesting. And look here. So it's really interesting. I love this game, and when I know the car is tuned up on the middle and we can tune him very high up, and so it's called all faster. So let us look. Okay, and when you beat all the enemies more and more, so you unlock new streets and something else about this game, and that's really interesting. So we've got beat him. So that's a little trick. So let's make a ghost driver. Don't make that in the reality. And so we can drive faster through the next blue dot. Yes, I know, the wrong way, but hey. Has Jesus take the wrong way? No one knows. So let us look. Where is the enemy? So come on, watch out. Where is the enemy? Here he comes. So Let us look. Okay, so I think we got a chance. I hope so. When you beat from all enemies about this clan, all the enemies, so the boss is coming, and so you need to beat the chief about the club. Oh my goodness. Why they are so fast? I think they got the nitro very high. Oh my goodness. And it's hard when the enemy is far enough, so your health raise down fast, and so you get no chance to win. So let us look. No, get out of my view, you little... Come on! Crazy! So these two guys are of the same clan. And you can make that the person are changing the sides here on the street, and you give him the horn. But hey, what's happened here? Oh my goodness, we need more turns. That he goes slow into the turn. That's a hard track here. Come on, become closer and closer. Come on, please. Oh, that's going to be a long raceway. So, come on, please. Oh, we come closer and closer. Here, the next turn. Okay, he goes into the brake. And that's what all people say. Who brakes, that lose. And here we need to be careful that we make no mistake, because when we hit some car or go into the side, so the car is braking, and so the enemy can drive ahead. And sorry that I don't can show you here about the parking system, and you can take some challenges about the parking area and something else, and yes, but I don't know how I can make it that I don't get here trouble about the GEMA. Okay, so the next one. So look here in front of is the next one. You can drive in this direction or the other direction, so it's really interesting, not that you think that we can only drive in one direction. Here the parking area to refill your nitro. Every time when you drive in there, your nitro is refilled. And yes. So where is the next one? You see here it's a very big track. So let's take him. Come on, please. Sometimes they say we can only race when you got no spoiler or something else. So that's really interesting about some missions. And look here, the next enemy. The cars are very great and with lovely details. And it makes a lot of fun here to choose the perfect car. But I think I found it for the beginning. I've only failed 3 races. No, it doesn't work, but here you need to be careful, because there are some in the middle of the track like this. So it's really hard. Come on. No. Oh, crazy. Come on, drive. So you see, you make one mistake and the enemy drives far away. Oh my goodness, he's very fast. You see, with one mistake you can lose all the race. But it's no problem, we can re-race it. What side he take? Right or left one? Okay, he take the left one. If we drive through the right one, we have lose. Oh, look here. That's a bad sound. That's a sound that you're losing this race. But so you'll see the other side about the cars. Come on. Oh, no. We lost this race. And that's all with only one mistake. So we got no money. Okay, so let's re-race it. I don't know, but I think what's hard about this game is here, look, they got the nitro boost back and we have no nitro, and that's a little bit crazy. But we try. Look here. And yes, you can make here some paint job about the car. There it gives a lot of things. You can bring on the car some stickers or graphics or vinyls, and you can make a lot of things about this car. So let us look. Okay, that looks like really great here. A lot of turns. That makes me easy to catch him. Look here, we got him. Come on. No. Come on, you crazy. Get out of my view, you little idiot. Oh, crazy. Come on, stay on your side. Okay, perfect. You get better chances to come here into the first position when you get a hard enemy, when there is a lot of turns in there. So they often go into the brakes, and yes. So yes, I hope that I can unlock a lot of things, because I have only unlocked 2 new courses, 1 street. It's very long. You can see it here on the map. So it's this one who goes on the right way, and the other round course. And I hope there gives a lot of other things. I haven't got play this game no time to the end, and so at this time, yes, I'd like to play it more and more, because it makes a lot of fun. Look here how fast it looks like. Okay, so free run. And you see here, it's really great. And for you, look here, we drive to Shibuya. So that's the first street I have unlocked. The other one I have unlocked on the second time. And look here. It looks like very short, but it's very long, and there gives some parking system too, where you can refill your car or switching some settings about the car and something else. And it's no problem when you re-race the other enemies, and you can earn so more money, and you can unlock more and more new enemies. And yes, you need to drive all time lapse that you can beat every enemy what gives here in the game, and it's makes a lot of fun. So let us look here. Okay, let us look if we can make him. Oh, he's a little bit a hard enemy, and we've got no nitro. I hope I can beat him. Oh my goodness, we've got no nitro. That's hard. And here sometimes the street worker close one street, and yes, so it's hard. But I make this one, that's not so, that's more action here in this game, and that's what I like to entertain you. And the enemies who beat you, they are violet sign on the map, and so you'll see where the enemies are who have beat you. Okay, come on. Here, look here. Here you need to be very slow. Look here. And that's really interesting. So on the end about this street, you can drive the other side about the round course, or the same side, and you see here it's very interesting. And all the time it isn't boring, because that's really big streets here in this game, and makes a lot of fun. So, and yes, how I'd like, or maybe how I told you in some videos before, yes, I give more time to the game Test Drive Unlimited too, and I haven't forgot it. And yes, so that's sometimes I switching the games. That's not go very fast, boring to me, but it's no problem. So let us look more. Yes, you see here it feels very fast with this car, and we can tune it up a lot of times. And you need to win and beat all the enemies that you unlock more things for your car, like the engine, or the brakes, or the nitro system, and something else. So You see, it's very long. So let's go back to the round curves. Let's go on the right side. And look here, the overall about the car inside, where you can see the pipes I have unlocked. That's the third tuning. Yes, there it gives 3 tuning laps more. And the engine are on the rank 3 and it gives 3 ranks more. You see there it gives a lot of things we can unlock. So look here. Very interesting. So I don't know how many streets we can unlock here in this game. I think there it gives a lot of. So let's catch the next one here. These streets are from beginning. So you can drive here this or the other side. So or maybe this direction or the other direction. So let us look. Where is the next enemy? So here it is. He looks like a little bit okay. He's a little bit strong, so yes, let's try. Because I told you I've got no nitro. Oh my goodness, look here. Very interesting. Don't go in the middle. Oh my goodness, come on, let me win, you're ugly. Okay, I hope he take the left side. Okay, you have seen on the wheels, when you take the wrong side, you fail the race. But you see, we have drive the other side about the round course. Or look back. There's gives a new enemy. Very interesting. And yes, when you play these games, so when you got no nitro, go always in the parking area. You don't need to talk or something else. You can go out, and after then your nitro boost system are refilled, and that's very great, because when you drive a lot enemies and you don't know when comes the next boss enemy, and it's always great when you had refill your nitro system, so it gives you better chances to win the race. So let us drive back. Yes, I often make this one when I go to the parking area, that I don't need to race all the track along to the parking system, and so it goes a little bit faster. But I don't go to the parking system, no, or parking area. I make that one for the enemy who comes here. So let us look. But look here, you can make the body tune. Look here, I've make bigger the car on the right and left side, so let's take him. So be careful. Let's take him. I hope we can win. Oh, well, that's a hard enemy too. Oh, very nice spoiler. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's really hard, but here we need to be careful. You know, there gives some things in the middle of the track. So come on. But you know, that's a track with a lot of turns where we get the chance to catch him. So come on, please. Okay, we got the chance, so let's drive in the wine shadow. Come on, raimers. Nice, nice. Perfect. Here, be careful, because sometimes there are cars inside, and so they break you off, and so you fail the race, I hope. Okay. Oh, he's very close. Okay, we take the same thing, that's perfect. Come on, drive, raimers. Oh my goodness, oh, that's really hard. That's really entertaining here without any nitro, because I don't know if his chief comes as next or as something else, but hey, we can make it. That's only a game and that makes a lot of fun here. Yes, the car have only one mistake, it brakes too much out, and look here, it's over or understeered. But you can try it, and that's no problem. So when you learn about the steering about this car, so it's no problem. So let us look. Free run, perfect. So that's the other street I have unlocked. So I drive it with you. But look here, it gives you a very fast a feeling that you drive very fast. Look here, that's not so, that's interesting. On this one, on this, on the mirror you can buy. This looks like a tea bag. But here you couldn't look back, only on the mirror. Here like the same, but you see here it feels not so fast. But sometimes you need that one, that you can get better through small things about the street. So, and this one is really nice. Look here. So that's a very cheap vinyl here on the car. There gives maybe 200 different vinyls you can choose about your car on the side or something else. And yes, you can change the door too. They can open normally or as wing doors. And that's really interesting. So you here you can make there a lot of great tuning things. So look here, and I'd like to know how fast the car is when we can tune it to the top. So it looks like really interesting. So crazy, and you need to drive this direction, and when you get no new enemies, so you need to change the direction, so there come new enemies, or the time lapse you need to change. And yes, so I hear that you drive on the original highway from Tokyo, and that makes it more interesting about this game. And look here, so that's not only a racing game, no, it's very interesting, and you get a lot of Asian cars, and that's really great. And you can choose the tire, the thing where the tire is making on, and paint job you can make there a lot of things. So I don't know if we can unlock a lot of more that there gives a bigger out course, so I don't know, but that's no problem. Look here, the bridge, really great. So look here, that's really interesting. The tower you see on the right side, the red one, when you drive in cars, so you can drive closer to this one, and you see there's very long streets here in this game, and that makes it very interesting because you don't know when you unlock the next one. And that's really nice, and I hope I can unlock more and more, because sometimes you don't unlock all parts to tune up more the car. No, sometimes you only get the engine rank 4, or maybe the nitro system go bigger or something else. So you hear there gives a lot of interesting things. So I go here into the break because the video is done. I don't know if you like it or not, so when you like it you can write it me down, and so I can make more videos about this game. But how I told, I make more videos about Test Drive Unlimited 2 and surprise you with some other games between the videos about Test Drive Unlimited 2. So thanks for watching my videos, see you next time, stay alive, I love you all, your raimers deluxe, bye bye.